Welcome to this sound healing journey created to support healing from the wound of having a parent who focused too heavily on success, achievement, or image, often at the expense of emotional connection. If your worth was tied to grades, sports, appearance, or how well you represented the family, then this session is for you. As a child, you may have experienced praise only when you excelled, emotional withdrawal or criticism when you fell short, pressure to achieve as a way to earn love, a lack of attunement to your inner world, your sadness, fears, or confusions were dismissed or ignored. Achievement-focused parents often stem from a well-meaning desire to raise strong kids, but it teaches children that doing is more important than being. In adulthood, this can lead to workaholism, burnout, or feeling like rest must be earned. A harsh inner critic that never lets you fully relax, difficulty connecting to your emotions or intuition, perfectionism, anxiety, or fear of failure, a deep sense that you are never quite enough. Healing begins by separating your worth from what you do. This journey is about softening the internalized pressure, reconnecting with your emotional self, and learning that you are lovable even when you're not achieving anything. You're not a performance. You're a human being deserving of love, rest, and compassion. And with all that being said, let the journey begin. Before we begin, I want to remind you that this sound healing journey is part of the Healing the Parent Wound collection. Each video in this collection includes a custom wheel of intention created specifically for the parent wound being explored in that specific journey. You'll find the link to the wheel for this particular journey in the description below this video. You may want to pause for a moment and spin the wheel to receive a relevant intention for your journey. Each intention is designed to gently support the emotional themes that may arise. Or, if it feels right, you can take a quiet breath and set your own personal intention when prompted during the journey. Something that speaks to what your inner child or emotional body is needing today. Allow the sound to meet you where you are, and when you're ready, we'll begin. Begin by finding a comfortable position. Allow your body to settle, and let the surface beneath you fully support your weight. Now bring your awareness to your breath. Take a long, slow inhale through your nose. And exhale softly through your mouth. Now allow your breath to settle into its natural rhythm. There's nothing to fix, nothing to prove. Let the breath be enough. Begin to notice the space inside your chest, your belly, the places that may have once held tightness from trying so hard to be good, to do well, to be noticed. You may not have had words for it back then, but something in you knew. To be seen, you had to shine. To be safe, you had to excel. To be loved, you had to earn it. And yet, even in all that effort, there was a quieter part of you, tender, untouched, that only ever wanted to be loved for simply existing. Let that part of you come forward now. Notice what thoughts or feelings begin to stir in you. What does that part of you long to hear? What has it been waiting to say? You don't have to speak it aloud. Just let it rise in the quiet of your heart. Let it be known to you. There is no performance here, no applause needed, no one to impress. You are enough, not because of what you achieved, but because you are here, alive, whole, human. Let that truth settle gently into your body and allow the sound to carry you deeper. You don't have to earn rest. You don't have to earn love. You already are enough. Set your intention. Welcome back. Begin to return to your body and the space around you. Wiggle your fingers and your toes, and when you feel ready, gently open your eyes. Notice how you feel now. There's no right or wrong way to emerge from this space. Whatever arose is part of your healing. You may feel lighter, or more grounded, or still processing. Trust that your system knows what to do. Over the next few days, you might observe where performance still sneaks in as a measure of worth. And when you notice it, pause and remind yourself, I am enough, even when I'm still. If you feel called to explore this healing more deeply, I offer private Zoom sound healing sessions tailored to your journey. You'll find the link in the video description below. Move slowly, drink water, and let this integration unfold gently. You are worthy. You always have been. Bye for now. Now that you've completed your sound healing journey, it's important to give yourself space to integrate the shifts that have taken place, physically, emotionally, and energetically. Healing continues long after the session ends, and how you care for yourself afterwards can deepen and support that process. Here are a few simple recommendations to help you nurture yourself. First, consider taking an Epsom salt bath or foot soak. The magnesium in the salts help to relax muscles, release toxins, and ground your energy after the vibrational shifts you've experienced. Next, make sure to drink plenty of water. Sound healing works on the subtle energy body, and staying well hydrated helps to flush out any released energy and support the flow of new, revitalized energy throughout your system. If possible, I recommend refraining from alcohol or cannabis for at least 24 hours after the session. These substances can dull the body's natural processing and integration of the healing frequencies. Giving your body and mind time to stay clear will allow the work to settle more deeply. You might also want to sip on a soothing herbal tea, something like chamomile, peppermint, or lemon balm, to further relax the nervous system and keep your energy calm and centered. This is also a wonderful time to do some gentle journaling. Writing down any emotions, thoughts, visuals, or physical sensations you experience during the journey can provide clarity and insight. You may find that messages or intuitive nudges continue to arise as you reflect. Finally, allow yourself to simply rest and relax. Take it easy. Give yourself permission to slow down. Take a walk in nature or spend quiet time alone, whatever feels most nourishing to you. Trust that your body and spirit know exactly how to integrate this experience. Be gentle with yourself and know that the healing will continue to unfold in the hours and days ahead. My journeys are not designed for passive listening. They are energetic medicine created with intention, precision, and care. Each one is meant to be felt deeply, not simply heard. Because of that, I strongly recommend listening to only one session a week. This may feel surprising at first, especially if you're drawn to dive in and explore multiple journeys. But healing through sound is not about intensity or quantity. It's about allowing the frequencies to settle, to integrate, and to gently restructure energy in the body and the nervous system. When you give yourself time between sessions, you allow the healing to take root. The days after a journey are just as important as the journey itself. This is when the frequencies continue working, behind the scenes, softening stored tension, clearing blockages, and awakening your body's natural healing intelligence. If you listen to too many sessions back to back, it can be overstimulating for your system, making it harder to feel the benefit of any one journey. Instead, make this a weekly ritual. Set aside time just for you. Light a candle, set an intention, and let the sound be the space of restoration and reflection. Notice what shifts in the hours and days afterward. Healing doesn't always look dramatic, but subtle changes are sacred too. Remember, the sound begins the journey, but the healing continues in the stillness that follows. I want to gently speak to something that can sometimes catch people off guard after a sound healing journey. It's called a healing crisis, or what's also known as a detox reaction. A healing crisis is a natural, temporary response that occurs as your body, mind, and energy systems begin to release what has been held, whether that's physical toxins, emotional blockages, or energetic patterns that no longer serve your highest good. During a sound healing journey, frequencies often reach deep into your nervous system, your cellular memory, even your subtle body. And sometimes what's stirred up doesn't release all at once. It rises to the surface in waves. You may experience emotional vulnerability, fatigue, headaches, muscle aches, vivid dreams, or even a flare in physical pain. Some people feel tearful, anxious, or irritable. Others might feel foggy or even slightly disoriented. These sensations can begin during the session or more often a few hours or even a day or two afterward. This response is not a setback. It's not something you need to fix or push away. It's actually your body's wisdom in action, clearing old residue, reorganizing your energy, and creating space for balance and renewal. Most healing crises last between 24 to 72 hours, though for some it may extend gently into a few more days, especially if the shift was profound or layered. It's important to avoid numbing what comes up with painkillers or quick fixes, unless, of course, you're managing an ongoing condition and your body truly requires support. Otherwise, when possible, allow the discomfort to move through you. Suppressing it can delay the release and prolong the healing process. Trust the process, trust your body, and trust the timing of your unfolding. Remember, breathe in and exhale slowly. After listening to one of my sound healing journeys, you may have experienced unexpected emotions rising to the surface. Feelings you didn't even realize you were holding. Maybe it left you with questions. Why did that feeling come up? What did that image mean? Perhaps you saw visions or symbols, heard a particular word or phrase, or felt something shift in a specific part of your body. These moments are meaningful. They aren't random. They're part of your inner landscape beginning to reveal itself. That's where Quiet Unfolding comes in. Quiet Unfolding is my integration support package created to gently guide you through the hours and days after a journey. It's here to help you process what surfaced, reflect on what's shifting, and receive extra energetic support as things continue to unfold, such as tarot insights and intuitive reflections based on what came up for you during the journey. Symbol interpretations for images, sensations, or visions that came through, either from your personal experience or what I observed if holding session for you privately. Integration practices to help your body settle and your energy ground, such as journaling prompts, breathwork suggestions, and gentle somatic tools and reading materials. Optional Bach flower remedy recommendations for emotional balance and nervous system support. This offering is available for a small fee. It's a way to go deeper, to feel seen, and to continue your healing journey with a little more guidance and care. Let the days that follow be sacred. Let the integration be intentional. Let it unfold quietly and in your own time.